back to the Foundry. We're doing a reaction video for the Mandalorian trailer that's coming out. It is D23 weekend, and they have a whole bunch of stuff coming out because it's the Disney convention that's going on this weekend. There's stuff for Star Wars. There's stuff for Marvel. There's just stuff everywhere. So, yeah, exactly. So we got a couple folks here. We got myself, we got Johnny, and we got Apex. What's up, guys?
What is up? I'm ready for this.
Indeed. Yeah. Let's all right, let's just jump right into the trailer. And here we go. All right, looks like we got some dead stormtroopers. Holy shit.
I never knew that's what the body.
I thought this was Game of Thrones.
Jokes. We got jokes over here.
Guys, this is serious business, buddy.
Serious.
Damn, look at those ships, though. I don't recognize any of those. Those must be completely new.
Scar Weathers.
I don't know who. You know the guy? Oh, I know that guy.
I love that guy. He was in Creed. He was a consequent.
Ooh.
Yeah, he was in Creed, the original.
Damn, look at that. You got some Twi'leks in this shit? All right.
They got water. Damn.
Dude, I love water.
I'm loving the atmosphere so far. This is good. Like, this is tense as shit. This is really high quality for a series.
Oh yeah, they're going hard into this. Yo!
Damn!
Holy
Oh,
shit!
dude, I like the robot, dude.
Oh.
Hunting is a complicated profession.
That voice sounded somewhat familiar.
Damn!
Oh, shit, dude!
Carbonite!
Whoa. Did you see all those people in Carbonite? Yo.
That looks
so
fucking
kills,
cool.
bro. Kills.
Woo!
Disney Plus. I need to get it now.
Yeah,
I need it.
Absolutely. The one thing that I'm not looking forward to about Disney Plus is they don't, apparently, from what I've heard, they don't plan on doing a, like Netflix type of thing. When a series comes out, they release all the episodes. They plan on doing like a weekly thing. And that it could overextend. Like, say, like you want to watch a show, you're gonna have to be subscribed to Disney Plus for like maybe like 2 months in order to finish a series or something like that. You know?
Oh, that's how they're gonna get their money.
Yeah, no, that's true. But they are gonna have a huge selection. I mean, we just saw the Mandalorian trailer. Obviously, that looks phenomenal. Just really good so far. But they're just gonna have like all the Star Wars movies, all the Marvel movies. It's gonna be it's gonna be very large, and I mean, I'm surprised they've taken this long to do it.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be worth it. This looks really freaking good. I'm really excited because I am a big fan of the main actor who was casted as the Mandalorian, which also what I'm really happy about. Brand new adventure. They're like kind of diving into like territory they haven't really went with before, with like a new story, different characters, so they can kind of like they can just kind of play around with it, you know, be creative and stuff.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what kind of feel they go for with this, because obviously, like I was saying, it's very tense and dark so far. I mean, you saw those people in Carbonite, those dead stormtroopers. Like, it is very much a very gritty looking series, which is different for Star Wars. Like, they've had some darker stuff, but this one definitely seems a little bit more gritty than some of the stuff we've seen in the past. Yeah, so that should be pretty interesting.
Kind of reminds me of like Rogue One, like when you saw those trailers, which I was really excited for. I didn't live up to me, but it reminds me a lot of Rogue One, those trailers. Yeah, like you said, it looks like really gritty and stuff, and there wasn't any like kind of crappy one-offs, no like jokes and that, which you kind of have to expect with
no one-liners.
Yeah, which is fantastic to me. I'm a big fan of the actor, main actor who's being portrayed. He was in Narcos, if you've seen that show. Some other stuff too.
But I've heard it. Yeah, and I've heard it's good. So
his name's like Pedro Pascal or something. I'm not big. I don't really know how to pronounce it. I don't want to butcher it. But what can you tell us from that trailer? What have you seen that's pretty big in that trailer? You're the big Star Wars guy. What have you seen?
Like, what am I excited about specifically from that?
Yeah.
Well, I guess so. Probably it seems like it's on Tatooine, which is kind of cool. Kind of throwback to like the first movies. The Tatooine, like very smugglery. I don't know, kind of feel very, very tense and interesting.
Wild Wild West, you know?
Yeah, exactly. And like they have some actually saw some other stuff about this, and like some of the gear he has like calls back to some older stuff in Star Wars. Like the weapon he's got is really cool. Like everything he's got, all the tool set is very reminiscent of all the other Mandalorian stuff we've seen in the movies, at least. And that should be really interesting. I'm excited to see how that all pans out, because it looks like he's got, like we were saying, he's got those guys in carbonite, so like maybe he's got massive bounties that he's like transporting, and maybe something happens to the ship and he's got to get him back, and who knows like who he's working for. I would imagine it's like Jabba or something, but
it looks
I mean,
like
who knows, it could be anyone
working with him though. It's like IG-88, who was in a previous Star Wars film.
Very briefly, but yes, he was in episode 5.
Yeah, just for they kind of glanced over him, but I maybe that's the same. It just looks like it's the same type of robot.
It may be him, it may not be. I mean, I don't know if there are multiple versions of that droid that exist that are made for assassinating, so who knows, but it does look like he's got a whole group, which should be
like
interesting.
Kind of a Cad Bane, kind of like a group of dudes he keeps with him.
Yeah, usually the Mandalorians seem to be solo.
Yeah,
but it looks like he's got a group.
Yeah, maybe he's gotta kind of work together. Also, yeah, you mentioned Twi'lek as well, race mate. Like, I'm hoping we see more races in the Star Wars, because past couple films they haven't like shown off too many other races and gone into like dwelling to the aliens, and like I'm really happy that they're taking like a small portion and they're gonna go like hard and detailed into it, and even for being a television show, no loss of quality whatsoever that I saw.
Ooh, no, it is. It looks like movie quality stuff, and that's really exciting. I mean, yeah. What about you, Apex? You have any thoughts on it?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not like the biggest Star Wars guy. I mean, like, I enjoy the movies. I definitely don't know like the lore as deeply as you guys might, but it looks like a really cool like action series from like the point of view of just like, you know, a regular, you know, viewer or moviegoer, however you'd want to say that. It looks really cool. It looks like there's going to be a lot of like suspense. There's going to be a lot of, you know, action in it. The scenes where like they're jumping around and just that fucking robot just blasting everybody, like it was pretty cool. It's like, whoa,
yeah.
I want to see more of what he can do. Obviously, they're not going to show a lot of that, but that's something that intrigues me. That, like, again, you said he's going to be working with a lot of different like hunters. So if there's a lot of them and he's kind of like the one spearheading the group, so to speak, then he has to have like skills equal or better to like the rest of the group. And I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do.
Yeah, no, I'm totally in agreement there. It should be interesting to see the dynamic, because usually it has been like just the Mandalorian kind of guy just working by himself, you know, Jango or Boba Fett or whatever, and you don't really see too much of the dynamic of like how they interact with other people. So I imagine it's going to be I wouldn't be surprised if it's one of those things where he's like very cold and doesn't talk very much at the beginning, but then he starts to warm up to whatever the group he ends up being with, and they end up being pretty good in terms of, you know, teamwork and taking down whatever. And it's interesting because it's from more of a, I guess not like a bad guy, but like not necessarily good guy point of view, because you're looking at the bounty hunters, they're taking guys down.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, that should be an interesting perspective, and how they portray that in a way that people want to keep coming back to watch more. So yeah,
I'm looking forward to it.
Me
for
too.
Sure.
Me too. So that's
Agreed.
coming out in November. Like I said, sick cast. But I think that pretty much covers the Mandalorian. What do you guys think?
I think so. Yeah,
The trailer
I'm
definitely
excited.
leaves you wanting more.
I want to watch.
Yeah, they did really good with not spoiling everything, which I hate when they do that in in freaking trailers. So
We're just
I'm
gonna
happy
be
for that.
Looking at 10 episodes of bar fights with the Mandalorian. That's what it's gonna be. All right, but yeah, I think that wraps up this Foundry video. If you guys enjoyed it, please make sure to leave a like. You know, subscribe to the Foundry for more Disney Plus stuff coming at you. We'll have more superhero, Star Wars stuff. If you're interested in that, make sure to drop a subscribe. And we all have our own individual content that we have. You can find down below. But we'll see you guys later in the next Foundry video.